Brad Barinholtz from the Mindy Project will be here live.
And Jessica Chobot and Alex Albrecht talk about all the tomahawks and swords of Assassin's Creed 3 on a big boat.
I got Assassin's Creed arrived at my house last night.
Oh, it did?
I pre-ordered it. I wasn't going to get it. I haven't played video games in a long time. And then there was an article talking about how historically accurate it was. So I justified it as being like, no, this is going to be educational and good for me.
Okay. And did you play it?
I played a little bit. I was sort of out for Halloween, and then I got home, and I was tired because I'm not used to working. And I've been doing the show all week, and so I played for maybe like a half an hour.
Oh,
and then I got tired.
And? Yes,
well, there was
no?
like, yes, I think it's going to be very cool. I was playing also in 3D. I have a 3D TV, which is cool, but I think it's a sad image to just be sitting alone playing video games as it is, and it gets a little bit sadder and nerdier when you're also wearing 3D glasses. Yeah, my dog, the derision from my dog was, palpable.
It was bad.
Yeah, and yourself, you weren't here yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't do anything for Halloween is my favorite holiday.
So you went out, you did it?
I didn't go out. I did Tuesday night. I watched like 4 horror movies on Netflix. And
then were mysteriously sick yesterday.
Yeah.
Couldn't make it in.
I stayed up till like 5 a.m. watching horror films, and I guess I was more tired than sick yesterday.
Okay.
But I told everyone I was sick.
Right. Well, you are fully taking advantage of the sick days you have left.
Yeah. I got 2 months to use them all up.
2 months,
find any
exactly. Do you have 2 months worth of sick days? Because you could just never come in.
I could, but I would miss you all too.
Oh,
yeah.
so sweet.
All right, time now to run down the top things on the web.
We're going around the net. Today, Sarah, today I've got a treat for you.
Oh, you do?
Because I have brought you some videos.
You brought me videos?
I did.
What kind of videos?
Well, just a selection of shorts featuring the internet's most beloved of animals, cats.
Kitties!
First up, an old favorite. A cat tries its hand at parkour paired with appropriately epic musical accompaniment. I love that cat. I love that cat.
He's too cute.
You know, this is what happened after Black Tuesday on the cat stock market.
Yeah, that cat grossly underestimated how far he can jump. Poor little guy. Oh.
Aw, poor little putty tat. Hey, guess what's next?
What? More? You got more video? More kitty video?
Uh-huh.
You do?
Yeah. This one features a cat and a theremin. Oh, how do people stand that sound?
What, the cat or the theremin?
Yes.
Yes to both.
Yes to both. Well, that's on par with about most theremin music I've ever heard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and look for this cat's insufferable experimental music on iTunes.
Oh. I will have to say, though, my cat was a little more annoying than that cat last night. Well, this morning. I woke up, he decided to knock my salt shaker off my counter and play with it and roll it around my house all night. So I woke up and stepped out my bedroom door and just walked around my house, just salt in the carpets, on the hardwood floor.
Sounds to me like you should get your cat a toy.
He has so many toys. He has a giant tower in my house, and my place is like tiny.
Well, maybe someone was also playing a trick on your cat and like unscrewed the salt shaker. And then when he picked it up to play with it, it's just like, oh.
Mean trick. It is gonna take me hours tonight. I'm so mad at that little.
Well, you probably don't have to come into work tomorrow because you can be sick.
Oh yeah, I have more of those.
And of course, we cannot have an all cat around the net without our favorite existentialist feline, Henri.
Ce n'est pas un temps heureux de l'année pour un chat noir qui ne se fera pas des imbéciles. La maison est décorée avec d'absurdité. Aucun de ces costumes sont vraiment effrayants. Personne ne se déguise jamais comme du prairie-sang du soir. Ce mec-là n'est pas un astronaute. Il prend la forme gracieuse et élégante d'un chat et invente une caricature grotesque. Mon Dieu, quelle bouffonnerie!
C'est dommage, Henri. Je suis désolé.
Huh?
Exactly. Well, the cat's just bitter, like all French people, remembering the Louisiana Purchase. Remember when you guys sold us half of America for 3 cents an acre? Man, you guys got ripped off.
I feel bad for Henri. I bet he's like super sweet and an optimistic cat, and he's just getting a bad rap.
Optimistic. That's what you're going to project onto him.
I think he's optimistic.
I think he's a very handsome cat. Optimistic is, I think, giving him a lot of credit.
Do you know Henri?
I don't.
Then shut your mouth. That's all we got. No more around the net. Thank you, Cat. And Henri.
Still ahead, one lady has a very sexy take on Superstorm Sandy.
And your porn may no longer be private. Things get erotic right after this.
This portion of Attack of the Show is brought to you by Sony.
What's up, news? Where you at? There you are. Here's a scenario. It's 3 in the morning, you wake up and accuse the bedside lamp of stealing your Social Security card. Then you run into the bathroom and drink a bottle of rubbing alcohol. The next thing you know, you're naked, miles from your home, shopping for bananas at the 24-hour Albertsons. Now, I know what you're thinking, but no, you are not Nick Nolte. You are one of millions of elderly people suffering from Alzheimer's disease, a terrible form of dementia that causes brain swelling, loss of body function, and ultimately death. Okay, you're probably pretty bummed out right now, so I won't ask you to put down the bananas. But what if I told you that the wizards over at the University of Molecular Psychiatry in Bonn, Germany, have found that there may be a way to slow and even reverse the effects of brain aging? A way that could, in time, lead to revolutionary therapies for the treatment of Alzheimer's disease. And what if I told you that that way was smoking weed? What would you say to that? Now, okay, in this scenario, you still have Alzheimer's, so you'd probably say something like, Jimmy, is that you? Or, you stole my Social Security card, you son of a bitch lamp? But if you could think straight, you'd say, don't bogart that joint, bro. Now, here's the skinny. The German studies suggest that marijuana may release antioxidants in the brain, a process that has been known to cleanse damaged cells, improve the brain's efficiency. It's like a crossword puzzle you can smoke. It does seem a bit counterintuitive to fight a disease that causes problems with memory, thinking, and behavior with a drug that causes problems with memory, thinking, and behavior. But if it's true, just think of the ramifications. If the elderly smoked marijuana, 1, they could live longer and fuller lives. 2, the world's supply of Melba Toast could be seriously endangered. And 3, Xbox Live would have a lot more Call of Duty players who would be very easy to beat. Total noobs. Total old noobs. Meanwhile, New York is still recovering from Superstorm Sandy, which incidentally is also the stage name of a drag queen from Brooklyn. Oh, is it really windy in here? Am I just blowing really hard? Sweetheart. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone on the East Coast. I know you're all busy trying to bail out your homes, take care of your families. Oh, and pose for sexy photos on top of the horrible, horrible wreckage of your lives. Yes, once again proving that there's never a bad time for shameless self-promotion, a Brazilian model and actress named Nana Gouveia decided to pose for a series of fun, frisky photos on top of the debris from one of the worst natural disasters of our lifetime, because she clearly has no sense of what's right and wrong. This one says, "I'm just taking a casual break during the apocalypse." This one demonstrates her ability to strike a pose even during the most dangerous of circumstances. And this photo screams, "I don't know what the F is happening here." Of course, the photos went instantly viral and quickly spawned a meme of Nana photoshopped onto other historical disasters, thus giving her exactly what she wanted, a ton of attention. And probably also what she didn't want, worldwide derision and mockery. So stay classy, Nana, and remember, the Kardashians are just jealous that you thought of this first. Speaking of sexiness gone wrong, amateur porn is so popular that professional pornographers ape the aesthetic, sometimes even with a real ape. But here's the shocking statistic about the private porno pics and movies that you're making. 88% of it leaks onto porn sites, often without the owner's knowledge. The lucky analyst behind the study, published by Britain's Internet Watch Foundation, looked at more than 12,000 sexually explicit images uploaded by young people and found that they enjoyed them. They also discovered that they needed bigger offices due to all the boner collisions. So the majority of home porno, or horno, is published by parasite websites. Heroic, parasitic websites. They get your private porno from hacked email accounts, stolen phones, and sometimes even by donations from jilted lovers, like the nudes of that bitch Donna you see everywhere. You said you'd always be there for me, Donna, and now you're always there for everyone. I miss you so much. I missed you so much. The lesson is that you're not safe when you think you're posting homemade porn securely on the web. Private accounts on Flickr, Facebook, and PhotoBucket are easily hacked. And really, who keeps anything safe in a bucket? Still ahead, we'll get colonial with Assassin's Creed 3. Stick around.
All season long, beat the autumn chill with me and Sarah Underwood as we turn up the heat with more special guest hosts like John Barrowman, Paul Scheer, Damian Fahey, and Michael Ian Black. Hey! It's Attack of the Show every weeknight at 7, 6 Central, right here on G4.
Chobot are stuck in the colonial world of Assassin's Creed 3.
But they managed to leave us a time capsule to tell us all about the game's historical accuracy and tedious, slow reloading musket battles.
We saved the last one for you.
The Beatles, Patrick Stewart, tea, Earl Grey, hot. So many good things came from England. No wonder they call it Great Britain.
Are you kidding me? What about the Boston Tea Party, the Revolutionary War?
I mean, okay, those things happened, but that was a long time ago.
Guys, it's time to brush up on your history. We've got Assassin's Creed 3.
And the big-ass boat. The war between the Assassins and the evil Templars wages on in Assassin's Creed 3. As Desmond Miles, you continue to quantum leap through your ancestors in search of powerful ancient relics. This time around, you land in the middle of the Revolutionary War as Connor, a Native American assassin who must brave epic battles from Boston to New York to keep the Templars from achieving absolute power.
Welcome to the Assassins.
This is a sandbox-style game, mission-based. You know, there's great stealth elements as well as awesome combat, and you start in the frontier, and this is where you're going to learn all your sort of basic skills. And then once you finish all your training here in the frontier, you move on.
So in this section of the mission, I have to follow Sam Adams and keep my notoriety down below a level 2 so I don't attract unwanted attention. And Sam is basically telling me about different targets throughout the city that I need to go and
Yeah,
get.
and
Here, I'm going to get these red coats right here. Ready? Oh! Down! Did you see that?
I'm now going to be taking part in the Boston Tea Party. Everything's happening all at once. You've got the riot happening. You're trying to get tea off of the ships. You can feel like these are events that actually happened, but that now you're like, wait a minute, were the Templars involved with the Boston Tea Party?
We need to keep those bastards at bay while the tea's being dumped.
You get to play with all these characters who are from history. So here I am playing with Paul Revere. I got to protect him. So I'm gonna go grab this tea here. Now I'm gonna chuck it overboard. Bam!
Yeah!
Amputee! I've just successfully won the Boston Tea Party.
The attention to detail and the historical references really give this game such depth that it almost feels real.
Which makes the killing and stealthing all the sweeter. What's that?
You're stuck in there, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So let's talk about the gameplay. The Assassin's Creed franchise has always been about the free running engine. So also new to the franchise is now I can be free running in the frontier.
They're just forest highways. Well, see, I'm in the city right now, and it's interesting that you mention that because the trees here are still climbable. You can actually take a little shortcut through some of the open doorways and some of the windows and get away from whoever's chasing you.
So another aspect of the gameplay that's so amazing is stealth. Really, any group of civilians you can come up, you can kind of join conversations, and that'll then turn on this sort of stealth mechanic, which is a great way to hide. I love the combat in this game. A couple different weapons. I'm using my tomahawk. I also have my bow. Schwank in the face.
Oh, good one. Well, you can also pick up those muskets that they drop and use those as well, although they're terribly slow.
I just picked up this musket. There he is right there. Hey,
Nice.
what's up? I got one of those too. Oh my God, I side shot him.
Got him.
I was like freaking gangster pimping with that musket.
To really capture the grandeur of a full-blown colonial adventure, Assassin's Creed 3 puts you amidst epic battles on land and by sea.
Which I can say, in the game is more fun. Because in real life, this really sucks.
This is one of the things that's so amazing about this game is that we're in the American Revolution, and so this is what you get. You get these massive land battles, Lexington, Concord, Battle for Bunker Hill. So here at Bunker Hill, I'm going from cover to cover to make sure I don't get hit, while all my focus is on that one guy in the back I gotta assassinate. Oh! Oh! Why are they shooting me so many times in the butt? Why would I stand on top? So I was horrible at the Battle of Bunker Hill, and I'd like history to remember that.
So one of my favorite things about the game is the naval combat system. There's two basic ways of doing it. One is your main mission, you just keep to the main quest. And then the other one is privateer missions, and those are like little mini naval side missions. So I'm commanding this ship right now, and I'm going after these attack vessels that are trying to get the civilian ship. Where it's really at, in order to do a ton of damage, is your cannons.
Yeah.
It's right trigger, and it just sends a volley of like 30 or 40
So you'd
cannons
say you'd have
out.
to time your release.
I would say you have to time your release.
Yes! Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, shooting at me? Not, I don't think so.
Oh!
Oh, sunk him!
You sunk his battleship!
Well, if this game has proven anything, it's that I am not cut out for war.
Or sailing.
Or sailing.
But if you guys at home want to try your hands at free running through a forest or shooting off some muskets at redcoats,
Or tomahawking someone in the nuts.
then pick up Assassin's Creed 3.
All the news you need to know.
It's Thursday, November 1st, and here are your top stories. First up, it looks as if George Lucas will be donating most of the $4 billion he made this week to charity. That's right. right, after the sale of Lucasfilm to Disney, a spokesperson told Hollywood Reporter that a majority of the money will go to a foundation that primarily focuses on educational issues. Although it is not yet clear which foundation will receive the proceeds, Lucas is currently the chairman of Edutopia, a group focused on innovation in K-12 schools. Now, even though some people aren't sure about reigniting the Star Wars franchise, I think we can all agree that this is a very charitable thing to do. Well played, George. And a lot has been happening in the entertainment world. Here's what's up. First, speaking of the Star Wars deal, I have some more news on what we can expect from Episode 7. Brace yourselves, because word is this film is going to be a completely original story, meaning everything you know from the movies, graphic novels, books, everything could be different. Sources close to Lucasfilm are saying it'll be unlike anything we've ever seen from the Star Wars franchise. And if these sources are correct, the project still doesn't have an official director. Needless to say, this is going to be interesting. Next, Snoop Lion, formerly known as Snoop Dogg, has officially buried his former alias. The hip-hop gun reggae star has released a video for his latest single, La La La. It's directed by Eli Roth, and it's definitely not what you'd expect. Let's put it this way. It's set in a jungle, and it stars children. That's right, small children having a party with the OG rapper and jungle animals. This seems to be symbolic of the dog's death and his rebirth as Snoop Lion. You'll see what I mean. Here's a taste. Moving on, Air New Zealand has released a new flight safety video, and it is Hobbit themed. Yes, your favorite characters from Middle-earth, although played by terrible actors, give you a briefing on what to do in case of an emergency. Gandalf is the pilot, Gollum is running around, and there's a horse on the plane. Anyways, it's quite entertaining. Take a look.
Welcome aboard this Air Middle-earth flight. Before we set out on our journey, I would like to impart a story of safety. Make sure your belongings are hidden away in the compartments above or under the seat before you.
All travellers must keep a watchful eye on the lighted signs and follow crew instructions.
My precious.
Should you need a light in darkness to help you find your way, the escape path lighting will lead you to an exit.
Please power off all electronic devices during takeoff and landing. Electronic devices, such as mobile phones, can interfere with aircraft systems and must not be used in flight, unless you've switched them to flight mode.
Now sit back, relax, and enjoy your journey. May the road rise up to meet you and your bed grow ever longer. May the sun shine warm upon your... Fly, you fools!
That's fun, I like it. And finally, in response to the widespread devastation caused by Hurricane Sandy, the networks of NBC Universal will join forces this Friday to air a 1-hour live benefit telethon called Hurricane Sandy Coming Together. The special will feature live performances by Christina Aguilera, Bruce Springsteen, and more, and will feature appearances by Jimmy Fallon and Brian Williams. All the proceeds will be donated to the American Red Cross relief efforts for Hurricane Sandy. So tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. 7 Central to pledge your support. I'm Sarah Underwood, and you've just been fed. Now, let's take another trip down AOTS Classic Lane. That's where Slasher School lives.
And remember to use parking passes when you...
Don't forget your parking pass.
Okay, I've had an anonymous request that we take a break from using certain members of the class to demonstrate kill techniques. Which is why for today's lesson on how to kill horny people, we are bringing in a victim model. Everyone, this is Angela.
Hey.
Now, obviously, Angela is human and cannot regenerate, like some of our previous sample victims.
Oh.
So I'm just going to have you draw the way you would kill her. Bonus points for creativity.
Oh dear, it is midnight. I know I am supposed to be babysitting right now, but I have just engaged in premarital sex with my boyfriend, so I am going to smoke marijuana. I enjoy inhaling illegal substances in this abandoned coal mine while I am mostly undressed. Also, the coal mine is rumored to be haunted, and some kids may have died here, but that did not stop me and my boyfriend from doing it because I have no common sense.
All right, everybody, brushes down. I said put them down. Crazy! Put them down! Okay, what have we got?
The W stands for whore.
Thanks for that.
Excellent. Eric, is that a cloud?
Yeah, it just blew in there.
Is it toxic? I can't figure out how that would kill her.
No, it's just a cloud that blew in over her bosom region.
All right, Eric, you get an F on this one.
I kind of liked it.
Really? Thanks.
Okay, Crazy, what did you...
No!
And how about you, little... Oh, my God.
What? It can't be that bad. Oh! I'm Eric, by the way.
Angela.
So, I know this is kind of a weird time to ask.
My eyes!
But, you wouldn't want to hang out sometime, would you?
As long as you don't take me to a haunted coal mine.
Really? Because that would be wonderful. Just wonderful.
I think you've got some in your hair.
Stay tuned. The Mindy Project's Ike Barinholtz will nurse us real good right after this.
The feed is brought to you by Pep Boys. Pep Boys does everything for less. Visit pepboys.com.
According to our next guest, there's a lot we can learn from prison. Woo! Woo! Please welcome my good friend Ike Barinholtz. Now, just so we get this out of the way,
yes,
you truly are a dear, dear friend of mine.
One of the best.
One of the best.
We were in a band.
We were in a band.
Boner collision. It's a callback. It's a callback
it's
from
callback
earlier.
from an early thing.
From an earlier joke.
He wanted to do it. Why don't you let me run it from here?
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Now, you are on the Mindy Project as both a writer and an actor.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're working your face off right now.
I am.
Do you want to hold my hand?
I thought we could. Yeah, I am. I was looking at that clip. What's up with my hair, man? I got like a older Asian woman mixed with Justin Bieber going.
That's
nightmarish.
That's kind of your way. I feel like
it kind of is a little bit.
I mean, I don't know if you've looked in mirrors.
Are you disgusted with yourself when you see yourself on camera? I want to literally vomit when I see myself.
No, I see it right now, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you are. Look at that.
Yeah.
He is.
Now, every time I see you, like I haven't been seeing you that much recently because
we got
of
in a
the
big
show.
fight because you made a pass at my wife.
Well.
Oh, it's a joke. You never would.
But every time I see you, you look a little bit doughier, a little bit more pear-shaped. Because I think like craft services is a bad thing for you, which is the food that they have on.
We'll be right back. Yeah, no, I put on a couple pounds
before the show.
Well, yes.
Is that what you for the show or?
Yeah, it's for the show, but it's not. It's just because I'm a fat person.
I see.
Who likes to eat a lot of food and has no self-control, and whose wife is disgusted with the way his body's become.
Your wife.
Doing those quotes, I'm sweating.
What?
That's my workout for the day. Doing those bunny.
How much do you think you've put on since you started working?
We'll be right back.
No, we got a whole segment.
No, we got a whole segment. I would say conservative estimate, 30 pounds. 30
pounds?
Yeah.
Good for you, bro. I'm really proud of you. Your wife did say if the show got canceled, she was giving you 2 weeks to take it off.
Yeah, which would
really
never happen. The other night she walked in, I was in the bathroom and I was sitting on the toilet, but I wasn't going. And I had my laptop on, but I was nude because I was about to take a shower. And she walked in and went, "Oh my God!" Just because of the way it was hunched over and there was like pockets of fat. But I'm not an animal.
Right. But it was a bit like, for her,
being.
it was a bit like walking in and seeing your grandfather.
For her, it was almost like, yeah, it was almost, sometimes I feel like King Kong and she is Jessica Lange / Naomi Watts / Fay Ray. I just named all 3 ladies from King Kong.
Impressive.
Thank you.
Now, when we met, I was living over in Amsterdam working for Boom Chicago, an American Improv Comedy Theater over there. And there were 2 guys who were going to maybe be my roommates. It was Joe Canale, and everyone was like, he makes people really angry, he's really annoying.
No one likes him.
Or Ike Barinholtz,
everyone likes him.
He's like an enormous baby, and he just wants to have fun.
No, that is
and
true.
I was like, give me that guy.
Yeah.
And that's who you were, and that's who you are.
You were the first one to call me Baby Huey.
Yeah.
Which is a giant baby chicken or duck?
I think big duck.
Big baby duck who wears a diaper.
Yeah.
Which is half true.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a diaper right
there
now.
There was a night.
Hold on.
Are you making?
Yeah, I made. Go.
You made. Good work. There was a night in Amsterdam when we were leaving the theater. Normally we would ride bikes, but you were too drunk and you wanted me to let you just sleep in the square.
Well, let's clean it up a little bit. I was too drunk and stoned.
Okay.
Because it was Amsterdam, and that's tolerated out there.
But you're sort of uniquely qualified to be in those circumstances because we then got in a taxi.
Yes.
And you were making bad noises, and the taxi drivers, the taxis are nice there, and they really didn't want you in the cab.
Well, I think taxi drivers are used to inebriated Americans constantly vomiting in their cabs.
Right.
That's like what Americans do when they go there. And I feel like he knew it was imminent because I was making that, And he goes, "Sir, no, sir, no. But I didn't.
You didn't. You had a great solution.
I went, no, I got it. Yeah.
You tucked in your shirt.
I tucked in my shirt.
And then threw up on your chest.
And threw up on my own chest.
Which I was so impressed with you.
And normally, to do that in Amsterdam, you got to pay a hooker like 80 euro.
80 euro. It was Guilders.
It was Guilders back then. Oh,
remember?
God.
Remember that pretty
Europe
money?
Exploded.
There was also a morning, there was a girl that you were interested in, and she would never call you, but you would always fall asleep on the couch, and there was a night you fell asleep on both of your arms.
Yes.
And she called in the morning, and you couldn't pick up the phone because you had they were both dead.
I often fell asleep face down, and Josh said it was like I was assassinated.
Yeah, like you just walked in and somebody.
Like I was featured in Assassin's Creed 3.
Oh, wow. Good callback.
Synergy. But yeah, my arms were so dead I had to get up, and I had to knock the phone over with my hand like that, and then get down and be like, "Yeah, hey, what's up?"
And then I had to come.
Yeah, Josh, get the phone.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, and it was just like it was a scene. I can do it. I can do it on my own. Oh Jesus, we'll be right back. But yeah, thank you.
And there was also there was the pot shop that we would go to, the Noon.
Oh yeah, and that crazy guy. But all those conspiracy theories.
His name was Alan Amsterdam.
His name was Alan Amsterdam. His real name was probably Alan Goldstein or something. Yeah,
but they sold us these pot brownies one time, and they were like, we made them too strong. Don't eat all of them.
These are the kind if Willie Nelson took them, he'd be out of commission for 3 days.
Right.
But we were young. We're whatever.
Well, I wasn't this night. We finished a show. It was at that place right near the airport, and you were licking the saran wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
And I remember we drove to a Burger King.
At the airport.
At the airport, only one that was open. And I said, I'll meet you in there. And I locked myself in the car because I was afraid I was going to end up murdered because Michael Jordan's father was murdered. I made a weird connection, you know?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And you guys came, and I wouldn't let you in the car because I thought you were going to murder me. But you didn't.
We didn't. I've never wanted to do anything but help you.
No, still friends to this day. Hold my hand.
Now, we did a sketch. We were on Mad TV together, and we did a sketch where you had a big toenail that was coming off. And
oh my God!
It was a real gross out sketch.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
And I am in a unique circumstance now where I don't know if you would want to.
Oh my God! It's for.
If you want to pull that off. I mean, I'm just saying, it's right there. And if you want, we can do the real deal.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I don't know what happens when you do this. I've never lost a
I know
toenail.
what happens. I throw up in my shirt, which I've tucked in, and they go to some commercial, and some sponsor calls them and says, "Don't ever throw to us." Coming out of that, okay. God.
Have to
No,
do
I
this.
have to now. There's so much buildup and stuff. All right.
We're okay. We're okay.
I want to die.
Woo! It was good. You okay?
Yeah, you okay?
honey?
Yeah.
I'm good.
I miss
good.
you, man.
I miss you too, buddy. Thanks to Ike Barinholtz. The Mindy Project airs Tuesdays on Fox.
Boner Collision.
And now Alex Albrecht checks out some rad gadgets on a boat.
Boner Collision.
Hey guys, Alex here on the set of the Assassin's Creed 3 segment. I don't know if you know this, but in TV acting, there's a lot of hurry up and wait. So while the boys are setting up, I'm listening to sweet, sweet tunes on the new Apple iPod Nano. I'm gonna tell you what I think. Oh God, Britney Spears. It's just sweet music in my ears.
Give me a boy toy, give me a boy toy.
Apple went in a completely different direction with the new design of the iPod Nano. They kind of made it look like a comical version of the iPhone. Or like a little iPod Touch, which is interesting. Not sure why they chose to do that. You know, the previous generation of the iPod Nano was so cool because it had all these great watch accessories, and we wanted Apple to go in that direction. I have to now throw away all these amazing watch holders. The controls here are super familiar. You've got your home button, you got your volume rocker. A cool addition to the volume rocker is now a middle button with pause and play. Super cool. Overall, the design is really amazing. It's just not at all what we wanted or expected. I want it to go here. The new iPod Nano comes bundled with Apple's new EarPods. And I have to say, I love these things. The previous generation, the earbuds, these feel way better in your ear, and also the sound quality is noticeably better. They also don't look like they're gonna fall apart after 2 months, which is a bonus, because that's a thing you don't want to have happen to your EarPods. So Apple, congratulations, the EarPods, screaming success into my ear hole. Nano as a music player is just as good an experience as always. For iOS users, it's basically running an iOS Lite. The navigation is super simple. It is a great music listening experience. That said, this device already feels a couple years old because of some of its limitations. I mean, streaming music services are all the rage right now. We would have loved to seen Pandora or Spotify, Mog, Rdio, any of those services included. It doesn't even have Apple's iTunes Match service in here. On a positive note, it's got Bluetooth finally, so now it can connect to Bluetooth speakers and your car. You can also watch video and browse photos on this thing. I don't know why you would want to do that. I mean, the video playback is good, but just the buttons to control the video cover the entire video playback. And I have to be serious. Showing people photos on this thing is a little ridiculous. It's like leafing through a book of stamps. I don't know if that's my dog anymore. It looks like a picture of my dog. The new iPod Nano is $149. It's got 16 gigs of storage. We're giving this bad boy a 3 out of 5. Look, compared to previous generations of the iPod Nano, this is probably the best one. I mean, it's ridiculously small, super fast. We wish that it had come with some kind of music streaming service, any kind of music streaming service. But if you're looking for a small, fast place to store and listen to your music, this is a definite must for your holiday wish list. My definite must for holiday wish list is somebody to pull this thing in because I don't like water. Hurry up, guys. I only have 4 more Bieber songs.
Still ahead, I talk kung Kung Fu with the folks behind The Man with the Iron Fist, RZA, Eli Roth, and Dave Bautista. Here's some people who know Kung Fu: RZA, Eli Roth, Keanu Reeves, and me.
Tonight, we'll see who's left standing and who's on their knees.
With a black belt from Master Quentin Tarantino, RZA makes his directorial debut in The Man with the Iron Fist, a classic kung fu flick about a blacksmith trying to rescue his village from ruthless warriors.
I'll forge my greatest weapon ever.
How traditional Kung Fu is this film? Like, is it dubbed over like this?
No, we talked about that. For a minute, we talked about dubbing it over, but we wanted to make a modern movie.
Our combination is unique. You know what I mean? Two guys that are good at what they do, separate. Like chocolate and peanut butter, two great tastes that come together. We put it together, we got our Reese's.
Right.
I think that...
My peanut butter, I guess.
How was it for you bridging MMA, traditional martial arts, pro wrestling, I mean, the man that does it all, into this film?
I didn't bring a whole lot of that into this film.
Really?
Yeah, some of the stuff that I thought would translate, it just didn't. But there were a couple scenes where I just went old school and just started, you know, just started wreaking havoc, just, you know.
But one thing about a martial art film, they have brotherhood, loyalty. Of course, there's fighting and revenge and things of that nature. But then they also get a spoonful of spirituality. And I think all those elements we strive to put into this film.
You're a dead man.
You had this suit made of knives. Was it hard getting into it every day without losing a finger? Or?
It took like an 8-man team.
1, 2, 3, go!
Yeah,
to put it on. There were challenges in movement, things of that nature, but you know, you're working with the best, and so you know, you learn to overcome it.
Is there a way to punch a guy so right in the face that his eyeball pops out?
I can't say that I've ever punched anybody and had their eyeball pop out for me.
Maybe something you could work on, because that would be cool.
This is eye-popping martial arts at its finest. The Man with the Iron Fist, it's kung fu with a real kick. Bring an ice pack.
It's such a good movie.
Good movie, eh?
So do you guys want to know what happened during our commercial break? No. Do you want to know? No. This person has been carrying around his toenail and he...
I don't know what's so bad about it. It's a toenail. It's part of me. Look.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing is wrong with me.
Yes.
Except for this is my last day on the show, and I just want to say how much fun it's been. This place is full of talented, funny, nice people, and I know the show is ending, and it was sort of a weird week to come in here, but everyone here is very resilient. I wish you fast, speedy employment. I would say to you at home, follow me on Twitter, but I don't tweet because I hang out with my friends and go hiking with my dog, and I encourage you to do similar things. And eat my own big toenail. Oh, sorry. Drop that. I dropped that.
I'm gonna vomit.
There's nothing, it's fine. Are you gonna vomit? Because that would be good television too. If I keep doing this, will you
I feel a little bit in my throat right now. Thanks to Ike Barinholtz, Jessica Chobot.